Everyday Cooking with Ann. I'm here with my grandson Braxton, and I asked him what he'd like to make for me for my cooking channel. And what did you tell them you wanted me to make?
I want to make Christmas sugar cookies.
Yes, Christmas sugar cookies. So you can see all the ingredients we have over here. We have already some food coloring. What else?
Some sprinkles, some pure vanilla, and then we have 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
And what else?
And we mix 2.5 cups of flour, and
we mixed it together. And now?
And let's get started.
Let's get started. What are we going to do first?
We have to add 1.5 cubes of butter.
Okay. Say, I've washed my hands.
I've washed my hands.
And we're going to add this to the KitchenAid. So
yeah.
We're all good. Okay, now, and we're going to put the KitchenAid down. Turn on the thing. Hold on just a minute. Is that your right hand?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to turn this on.
We put 1 cup of sugar.
So it's mixed thoroughly.
Yeah.
We've got the butter and the sugar in here, mixing thoroughly. Before what? What are we going to do next, Braxton?
Then we're going to put the eggs in. And then vanilla.
How much vanilla? 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons.
We like lots of vanilla in our cookies. That gives it lots of flavor. Right? Yep. Okay. What about the eggs? Let's go.
Okay.
Awesome.
Time for vanilla.
Okay.
Got that added. Looks good.
It does, doesn't it? And does it smell good with all that vanilla in it?
Yeah.
It does. They're going to be the best cookies ever.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty much mixed together, don't you think? Okay. Okay, I'm going to help Braxton with this next part because even I mess up with doing this sometimes with spilling flour around, but we're taking our flour mixture and we're just going to slowly add it because we don't want flour going all over the counter, right, Braxton?
Yeah. That would be a big mess.
It would be a big mess, and it's already going to be a big mess making these cookies because
they're cookies, you know?
Because they're cookies, and we're going to be chilling the dough, and then we're going to roll them out, cut them out,
and then
bake them, then frost them.
Yeah, it's going to taste so good at the end.
And they're going to look so pretty too.
Tastes so pretty and looks so pretty.
That's right. They're going to be great. Okay, our dough. You can see our dough is all mixed in with our flour's already mixed into our other ingredients, and it's looking perfect. I'm going to turn this off.
That's good.
Do you know where a spatula might be? I think I saw one in the drawer here.
Yeah, I think there's actually one in there.
Actually, right here.
Oh yeah, there's a spatula right here.
No. I mean a rubber spatula.
Who doesn't have rubber spatulas?
Right here. Okay, we're going to just put this all down here. We're going to take this dough.
We'll scoop it all off so we have as much cookie as we can get.
That's right. We want as much as we can get. We're going to take this dough right here and we are going to put it in the refrigerator because it needs to chill thoroughly before we start rolling it out so it doesn't stick to our rolling pin. So we're going to do that back. We'll be back in an hour and show you how to roll the cookies out. Of our cookie making, and Braxton here is going to show us what we're going to do next. Tell them what we did with the dough.
Okay, first we froze it for 1 hour in the fridge.
And then
we took it out. We took half of it and we put it out. We put some flour so it doesn't stick to the mat. And then we rolled it up to make it like flat. And then...
Okay. Now what are we going to do?
Now we are going to cut them out with our cookie cutters.
What kind of cookie cutters do we have?
We have a Christmas tree. We have a gingerbread. We have candy cane, and we also have a snowman.
Okay. So show what you do. What part of the cookie cutter do we use?
So we use the end that doesn't have like these so if you look on the side of them, they'll have like little slants right here. You want to choose the side that's not that. So this side.
The side that will cut.
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to make sure you use all the dough. You don't want to just go in the middle because you don't want to have to re-roll out the dough because it'll make the dough tough. So you're going to want to use all the dough that you can that you have. And it doesn't have to be a perfect shaped dough. But go ahead and put that on. Take it off.
And you got a perfect little gingerbread.
See, once the dough warms up a little bit, it's harder to use. And that's why you want to have the cold dough. Okay, that works. Just put it right there. Okay, let's try
our
snowman, okay? You can do it right up close here.
Okay.
So that we make sure we use all the dough that we can. Okay, kind of go like this and jiggle it a little bit.
Can you have it thick?
Okay, see, and then look how easy it is to take it out.
Just make sure you don't rip it in half.
And you can see about how thick you've got it, like maybe an 1/8 of an inch thick dough that you're using. So we put it on here, and then we want to do our Christmas tree. There you go. Shake it a little bit so it gets all the way to the bottom, so it's easy to remove. Okay, take the edges off. So we're doing 4 different kinds, and once they get baked, we get to decorate. So we'll be back when we show you all of our cutout Christmas tree decoration.
Okay, these are our cookies, cookie doughs that we have cut out. These are the leftovers that we are going to mix with the rest of this.
Well, actually what we're going to do is just roll out this one until we get as many as we can. We're going to put this back into a little ball right here in the center of the mat.
Oh,
okay. And Braxton?
Yes?
I want you to get the rolling pin and start rolling this out again. Now this is still pretty cold still, but once it starts getting warm, it's harder to cut out. So you want to get this rolled out pretty quickly.
How to roll cookie dough, so I guess
this is your first time doing it, isn't it? Okay, so
yes.
This is probably just about perfect right now. So we're going to cut out another pan. We're going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees for 6 to 8 minutes.
Okay, these are our cookies that we baked for about 7 to 8 minutes. And now we're started on our frosting.
Buttercream frosting.
First, we are gonna add 1 cube of butter into 4 cups of powdered sugar.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead
And then what? And then
do it. Let's do one thing at a time. Okay, now we're not going to add anything else right now. We're going to mix this powdered sugar with the butter until it's mixed together pretty well. And why do we have to be so careful and not be too high?
So like it doesn't go crazy.
It doesn't go crazy. What will happen if we get this going too high? All the powdered sugar is going to what?
Go out.
Yeah, it's going to spread all over.
Okay, our butter and powdered sugar has been mixed together quite good. And now we need to add 1/4 to 1/3 of milk. I forgot what it was called.
Evaporated.
Evaporated milk, yes.
Okay. Cool. And Grandma's going to add the vanilla right here. We need a teaspoon of this. But you know how much I love vanilla? We're going to add a little bit more.
Vanilla, because vanilla is
Because
good.
vanilla just makes everything taste better, right, Braxton?
Yeah, and by the way, 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Now, so what we're going to do is going to put this on higher speed. And it's a little bit laboring. We're going to see if we need a little bit more powder, a little bit more evaporated milk. Let's check.
Let's see here.
We will add a little bit at a time. Yes, I think it needs just a little bit more milk in it to make it more spreadable. So we're going to just add a little bit more milk in here.
It doesn't look exactly like frosting.
Well, it does actually.
I mean, I guess so. Oh yeah. Now it looks way better. Yeah.
We need just a little bit more milk added to it.
A little bit more. That's it. Yeah, that's good. I would say.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's a perfect consistency, I think, personally. Let's take this out. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of different colors of frosting, but mostly we're going to be having the white frosting because of the kind of guys we're using. So we're going to put a little bit of frosting here that's going to go on the Christmas tree. I'm going to put some in there. And we're going to put just a little bit of this to go on the gingerbread man. It's going to be a little bit of red.
Want me to put some red food coloring in there?
We're only putting a little bit. And if we need to add more, we will. And then most of the rest of this we're going to be adding is white. If we want to add a little bit more into our other side, we can do that in a little bit. But meanwhile, we're going to put our
Is this
frosting
just
in
white?
bowls. This is our white frosting, right?
This is the frosting that comes out?
Yeah. Doesn't it look great, Braxton?
Yeah.
It does. Okay, so here's a little bit, and if we need to get a little bit more in a minute, we will. Okay, so we've got our spoons. Let me just add, and you can start stirring with this spoon. Let's add a little bit of green for our trees. Just a couple of drops. Now mix that up and let's see how pretty it's going to be if we need to add more. Okay, let's mix this up. It's going with the white, it's really going to turn kind of pink, but that's okay.
And maybe add some more red.
Okay, let's add just a little bit more. Maybe another drop. Perfect. Kind of a darker pink for our gingerbread guys.
But it will work. We can make it work.
Wait, that turned out really, actually pretty good. Okay. Okay, so now this is the white. So if we were to decorate, okay, we're going to start frosting our cookies. And this is very light, fluffy, homemade frosting. So it's delicious. And we like to put a lot of frosting on it because that's the best part of the cookie. So we're just going to frost it, kind of swirl it around like that.
That's what makes cookies taste really good.
You're absolutely right, Braxton. And then this is what I would do, but Braxton can do whatever he wants. I like to put the green sprinkles to make the tree look really pretty. And then I would put...
I was going to put those too.
Put maybe down here and around like that, wherever you want to put on that tree. And then maybe for the next one, let's do a candy cane. We're going to do that in white frosting.
White and white frosting with red sprinkles.
You want to do that? I'm going to frost it and let you decorate it. How's that, Braxton?
Okay.
You can tell I am not a professional frosting person. I know how to make great frosting. Okay, here you go. Do that one, and then we're going to do a snowman. Maybe you can put a little red button jacket on them. And you can sprinkle it with any color you want.
Sounds fun.
Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay, now we're going to do a red gingerbread guy who's really kind of pink, but that's okay because we love the different colors. We're going to spread it all the way around, nice and thick. I like lots of frosting on my cookie. I think you will too.
It's going to be an evil snowman. He has red eyes staring into your soul.
Okay, what are you going to do with our gingerbread guy? Our gingerbread man. Here we go.
Let's put these over and then put these little red things.
Okay, you can kind of shake it like this. Kind of take it to the side like this and just shake it like that.
Okay.
The evil snowman. Okay. Maybe this sprinkle would be fun over here on this guy.
He's mad.
He's mad?
He's a really mad snowman. Didn't like what you've done to him.
Okay, how about a little bit of this sprinkle on our gingerbread guy? What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, he's putting a lot of these on. Okay, you do know, Braxton, those are red hots. So you have to really like red hots to want to put a lot of those on your cookie.
True.
True? Okay. Here's another Christmas tree. How do you want to do that one? And I think, do we have one of everything now? This is really awesome. Okay, how about this guy?
Okay, this guy, we're going
to do this.
No eyes for him.
No eyes for him. You're right.
He lost his eyes. It's not working for me today.
You know, you have to kind of just go like that.
Oh, okay.
And shake it out like that.
Okay. I'm all ready to put my cookies out for Santa on Christmas Eve.